Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ola. I am back again, and today I'll be talking about a very interesting topic that I know a lot of you will love to hear, information that a lot of you will really love to hear, to know about. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for helping us grow this channel. If you're new to my video, please sit back tight, enjoy, and I hope you will be able to be one of my subscribers. So please like, share, and enjoy my video. Sit back tight and we'll be back. Yeah, we'll be talking about visitors visa. Yeah, visitors visa. How can you come into Canada with visitor visa and then convert it to a work visa? I know a lot of people have been thinking about how to come into Canada. A lot of people have interest in coming into Canada. I've been thinking of like an easy route to come into Canada. I feel this is actually a very easy way to come and remain in Canada. Yes, it is. Like if you look at the study route, you need to really show a lot of money. You need to spend a lot of money. Tuition fees are not cheap. They don't come cheap. And then you need to do the study. If you're older, like you're in your 30s, going back to school is not something that comes so easily. Like, you know what I mean. And then if you're contemplating on the permanent residence route, you know what it is. CRS scores are going up and upwards every day. Like, it's not easy. And if you have crossed 30, I don't think it's an option. That's something you even want to do. It's mostly impossible for you to go through that route. So yeah, visitor. This window, I realize, is open till 2025. So if you are intentional, like you're someone who has been willing or wanting to come to Canada, I think it's a route you should explore. Yeah, in this video, there's a lot of information. Sit back tight, just listen carefully. If you need to take notes, you can take notes. And I am not an immigration consultant. I am not in any way. I'm not. These are all based off my research, my experience, things I know that I have read. They are not coming from like I am not at all. I am not. Please do your research, consult. If you have good agents you can talk to or consultants you can talk to, Google, go to IRCC website. All the informations are there for you. Do your due diligence, research. A lot of us are lazy. I still talk about this. Nobody can do it like you want it for yourself. Like something that is for you, you'll be so intentional about it. Even if you're contracting it to a consultant or to an agent, you need to even know what you want to do. So when they are getting it wrong, or when you're doing it like rush, or they are not even doing it appropriately, you will know, because while you are rooted in it, you have the information too. So please always do your research, do your homework. Don't just sit down and relax and say, oh no, I've paid someone to do it for me, that person will do it for me. Don't be like that, please, I beg you. So yeah, how can you come into Canada and then convert as a visitor and convert into a work permit and then probably transit into permanent residency, because that is the cocoa in this whole thing? Yes, you can. You can. But before I forget, I need to point out something you take home. Please, if you're coming as a visitor, I know it's of no need getting the medical exam done, but I would advise you do that in your home country. From Nigeria, please do it. It's quite more cheaper to do it back home, because if you're coming in, I need to apply for a work permit. If you come in as a visitor and need to apply for work permit, you will have to do the medical exam, and it is way expensive. It is expensive. So I advise you, just do it. No, you've done it, you have that, and then when you come, because you know what you're coming to do, then you can it's easier for you and you won't spend so much. So yeah, going back to business, what do you need to apply? What are the documentations you need to apply for visitor visa? Are you an employee? Like, are you working for an employer? Do you have a work? Do you have a job that you do? Are you a business person? Either way, you can always apply for visitor visa. I know that people say, oh, you should have like travel history. Yeah, it isn't. Well, yeah, you should have. It gives you like more chances, but I've seen a lot of people who didn't even go anywhere, like they didn't step out of their country and they were given this visa. So what do you need to do? The important thing, of course, you need to have your passports, your valid international passport, and then you need to have, like, if you're working, you need to have like get a letter from your employer with a letter headed letter from your employer stating that you work for them, stating your role, probably state your salary and all of that, how long you've worked, and your length of service, your role in the work you do. That goes a long way to show that, okay, this person has a job, he's just going to visit and then he's coming back. For every temporal visa, every temporal application to this Canada, it is important to tell them that I am coming back. That is, I am coming back, I am not running away. It is key. Any way you need to prove that, please prove it. So this is one of the ways you can prove that. Also, you get your employment letter, of course, if you're working. Then if you've had promotions, attach, bring all of that. You need to show all of that. If you've traveled before, your previous travel document, it is important. And if you're into business, like your business registration document, invoices, all those stuffs, please bring them. Those are the things you need to attach, as like those are the documents you need for application. I'm saying bring them, you know what I mean anyway. So then if you're working your 6 months pay stub, like your pay slips, 4 months, 6 months, I think that will be fine. And then yeah, your financial documents, you need to show you have. If you've been working for 10 years, you should have some money you've saved up, right? And they consider visitor visas like, you should be fine, you should be okay, like financially, for you to take, like, go visit a country, like you're going on a visit. You should have enough funds, right? You should have some money. And it is different if you're even married, like you have a spouse, you have children. So if you're even showing any money, showing any fund, you should be able to establish that you have enough to cater for your family even while you travel. So don't just think you're showing, oh, I'm showing money for my ticket is there and money for my hotel is there, maybe just sum it up. No, don't do it. Ensure you have just enough funds to prove, because they also want to consider the people you're leaving behind. If you're coming alone, then if you're coming as a family, don't forget, there should be ties, there should be something, your business, your work, maybe your relative, your mother, your father, like responsibilities, obligations you have back home, things to prove that I am coming back, I am not running away. So all of that, you should have them handy. Then yeah, of course, your statement, your bank statement, like 6 months bank statement. If you're working and you belong to a cooperative body, like a cooperative society, you should have probably a letter from them stating that, okay, you contribute some money, like just things to prove. Okay, then proof of your earning, anything you earn from, like maybe a side gig or you have an online business, whatever you have, just prove it, prove everything you have to prove. Then all your other financial assets, like your bonds, you have fixed deposits, mutual funds, if you have properties, you have land, you have whatever it is, you have your assets, just show it, prove it. And then of course, you need to like show a booking of a return ticket. If you're going as a visitor, that goes a long way to show that, oh, you've booked for your to and your fro. Minimum you need to stay, like if you're visiting, probably 3 months, like not like minimum, like if you want to stay 2 weeks, fine. But then from 6 months, I feel is the maximum time you need to stay. Even if you have like 10 years visitor visa, doesn't mean you come and you stay for the whole 10 years. No, if you do that, then you're looking for trouble. So the idea is, if you do all this, if you're coming in, okay, you're coming in, and then you have to be prepared. You can even start searching from your job before you start coming to Canada to visit. That is something we need to talk about, that we're still going to talk about. What do you need to search for? Search for employers who have the approval, the permit to employ foreign workers from outside Canada to fill up their vacancies, vacant positions. Those are the ones you need to search for. There are agencies who help to employ foreign workers. Search for genuine one. There are a lot of scammers out there scamming people, giving them fake offer letter and telling them all sorts of lies, and we are quick to believe all these stories. Look for genuine. I'm going to mention some of these agencies, and then what kind of jobs are you supposed to search for? These are jobs who have the labor impact assessments. What is it called? LMIA. Yeah, who have that approval to bring in to employ foreign workers. They are not far-fetched. These are people. These are jobs that we all know about, like the Walmart, like Tim Hortons, Dollarama, Costco, Canadian Tire, Amazon, Air Canada, McDonald's, then those who are in the banking system, like the Bank of Montreal, BMO, Scotia Bank, and so on and so forth. There are variety of them. There are lots of them. Variety and lots of them. You can start checking how to prepare your resume into the Canadian style so that you're able to prepare. You know why I'm saying you prepare all these things beforehand? It's because once you come in, time starts to tick. The earlier you get a job offer, the better for you. The earlier you get your application logged in, the quicker you get your application approved. So if you do all these jobs, do all this work, do them in time. You are trying to save time. Not when you come in and ask, hey, how can I start reading my resume? Or how can I do this one? And then after your application, by the grace of God, you get approved. Yay! You come to Canada. And then when you come in, of course, open a bank account. Get a SIM card. A SIM card, so you are able to include your phone number in your resume. So put it in your resume, because employers, once you put those foreign numbers, you're coming from Nigeria plus 234, I mean, wherever you're coming from, they feel that they'll be very reluctant. In short, it's hard for them to reach out to you. But once they see those Canadian numbers, you know, okay, yeah, this one is even in town. No, it's easier for them to contact you. So these are the reasons why you need to get these Canadian numbers when you phone number. Once you come in, get a prepaid. You don't need to do postpaid. Prepaid, you are using what you have. Do you understand? Get a prepaid and get ready. When you come in, you need to be very, very aggressive with your job search. I mean aggressive. You don't have time. Time is ticking like this, ticking. You need to be very aggressive. Don't just wait. If you're using those agencies, don't just wait. You to do the legwork. Go out, go to all these places. Print hard copy if possible. Tell them you're looking for a job. Search in everywhere you can. Join associations of your country. Wherever province you find yourself. Nigerian Association, I'm sure they are there. Join them. Reach out to them. Church you worship. Tell everybody that cares to listen. Reach out to people. Join all these groups. There are numerous groups you can join. Don't sit back and think somebody's handling it for you, searching for a job for you. Because the quicker you get the job, the better. Please do all these things. It will go a long way in helping you retain and remain here in Canada. So, my brothers and my sisters, once you're able to get these things, you're able to get a job, you can apply for your visa, for your work visa, and then your employer will support you, because they are the ones who has offered you a job. They are the ones technically bringing you or letting you remain in Canada, so it is easier. They can communicate. Immigration will communicate to your employer to even see, because this is where it comes. When they give you those fake employment letter, you want to apply for work permits, they will catch you there and say, this one is fake. So, but then they talk to your employer, they say, they are the ones who actually offered you this job, blah, 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 blah. And everything is uptight. By the grace of God, they will give you. It's just a matter of time. So that is it. It goes how you're able to package these things. If you can afford an immigration consultant or lawyers who can help you do that, I wouldn't say don't know. If you can, yes. If you cannot, you can do it yourself. Just do your work. Do your work. Don't be lazy. Do your work, and you will see it happening. So these are the important things you need to know. So then I said I was going to mention some of the agencies that can help you, foreigners secure job in Canada. Yes, there are a couple of them. We have the Eurotech. We have Creative Circle. We have Apple One. We have Summit Search Group. We have the Insights Global. We have Randstad. All these people help you get a job. They have specific. Some of them concentrate on some specific careers, like the Summit Search Group. Like if you're into finance, insurance, financial services, accounting, transport, logistics, supply chain, stuff like that, they can help you secure a job. So my dear, don't just sit down and think this is for real. It is not scam, it is for real. Watch videos, watch YouTube videos, go watch, follow people that know that are genuine, ask questions, and then you will see it's happening. Please beware of scammers. When people are desperate, they take advantage of it. They sell you fake information just to get starting out from your hand. That is all they are interested in. So my dear, that is it. All you need to know about converting your visitor visa to a work permit. It is doable. You can do it. Just follow these steps. Do your own research. Like I said, I'm not an immigration consultant. These are just from my research and things I have come to know. So do them. Employers are willing to give these jobs once you are in here. It's like 50% work done, because getting to employ people from outside Canada is a way difficult task for them to do. But if you're able to find yourself in here, it is easier, like 50% job done. You find yourself in here, you have a place you're staying. Come on. It's just, and they have the job available, nobody to fill it in, and you're willing to work. So why wouldn't you get the job? So that is it, my dear. Just do these things, do your diligence, and I assure you, your dream will come through. Thank you so much. If you have been listening up till this moment and you have not subscribed, this is the time to press the subscribe button. Please like, share my video, and give it a thumbs up. Thank you until I come your way again. Yes, I am going to talk about how to flagpole in my next video. Yeah, and if you feel you can't even wait after you submit your application, you cannot wait for immigration to get back to you, depending on the visa officer, some are quick, some may delay. You never can tell. And you have the lever to flagpole. I've seen somebody flagpole. I have somebody I'm going to call on my video on my channel, and we're going to talk about flagpoling. She will recount with you how she was able to get flagpole and get her work permit same day, like same day. So stick around, watch out for my video. All right, thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye for now. Bye.